Okay. Look more at the camera, please.
You know what? It's a free country, and I don't think I need to.
No, it's just that last video.
Oh, here we go.
When I was working on that last video, and you were like this the whole time.
Well, I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to the camera.
But the camera's there for YouTube.
No, the
YouTube.
camera's there for you.
To talk to the camera.
You need
I'm tired of you going like this.
You really need. I'm talking to you. I ain't talking to them.
It doesn't mean he's here, but he's just doing this.
Hey, you guys, 4 cups of coffee. I appreciate it to come in here and annoy the when he's trying to get things done.
Yeah, it's working. I don't want to tell you guys to stop, but
hey,
I mean, damn.
I'm all for it. I've got my coffee over there, and I'm gonna bug the shit out of him.
Alright, so out here today at Mount Nebo State Park, going to hit up the Chickalah Loop, I think is the way it's said. This is the Chickalah, whatever it is. This is the kind of the main trailhead part here. We're going to try out the MT-420 Shimano hydraulic brakes. Now these are the 4-piston brakes you guys see the install video on, and I have taken them out a couple of times previous to this. One was downhill, one was kind of, I don't know, just an intermediate trail. Pretty easy stuff, just to break them in and make sure that my cutting of the hoses went okay. I did have to cut my rear because it was like a 1600 millimeter, so I did cut it down, and everything worked fine with it. They were very quiet, but now this is going to be the ultimate test on this trail. It's a lot of downhill, a lot of climbing. It's a big mixture. So if there's any trail that I can test these brakes in all facets, it's definitely this Chickalah Loop. It's a killer. I'm going to go...
Or
Chickalah. Anyway, all right. Shimano 420, MT-420 hydraulic brakes. 4-piston. Is it better than the 2? I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's find out together. Head up the Chickalah Loop. Some of my favorite trails. Definitely my second favorite to the Hayes Creek run. But let's try these Shimano 420 brakes out. See about the stopping power. It's going to be a lot of pressure on them, so I'm ready for it though. Right. See what they bring to the table today. All right. Stopped me pretty quick that first route. The stopping power is strong, and you can feel that when you go to squeeze down. A lot stronger than the MT-200s already. Like I said, that as soon as you start to squeeze one of the levers down, it's pretty fast as far as the braking goes. A lot of power there, and you can feel it. Like right there. You really got to baby these things. You got to go nice and soft on them levers, because if not, you're going to be going over your handlebars. I don't know about everybody else as far as what brakes they use the most when it comes to the front and rear. I like to use my front one just as much as my rear, because it feels like I can transfer my weight over better. Why don't you guys let me know what you use more of in the comments. But anyway, I can see yourself going over these handlebars quick with these brakes, because they're just so strong, and there's like that. There's really no medium with them. I mean, they're good, but they're almost too good. Like you go to press down on it, man, and it's locking down. I'm having to, again, find that happy medium so I don't lock it up like that. I mean, I can lock up my front and back very easy right now. I wish they did have that option to be able to adjust the amount of pressure that you want them to have. That would be a really nice touch. For $125, you would think, I mean, that's not cheap, you know. You would think that they would give you that that little accessory for that price, but you can adjust where it goes on your finger, or as far as how far and how closed in you want them to the to your fingers. I guess that'd be the throw or the reach. You can adjust that, but you cannot adjust the pressure. So that's kind of a downfall. But we got a lot more trail to go. But so far, so good. I'm liking them. The climbing is so much easier. I've got a new cassette on there, in case you guys haven't noticed. And we will be talking about that cassette on the new GT budget upgrade update video. So if you want to find out what gearing I went with and what price we got that big old cassette for in the back, make sure you hit them notification buttons on so you can stay in the loop. So one thing I'm noticing, just kind of messing around while I'm climbing all these hills here till we get some more downhill, is on these brakes, when I go to squeeze this lever here, this is the one I had to cut down, and it's pretty much the same with the left, if not worse. I had to re-bleed it and everything. But when you go to squeeze, about halfway, there's nothing there. There's a little bit of resistance because that fluid buildup in there. But until you get to the 3/4 mark and then you go to squeeze, that's when your brake really starts to engage. And that might be a downfall for some people, just because you can't adjust that, you know. And the left side's probably even worse because just how squishy it is. Now, if you go to lead these, maybe you'll get a little bit better performance and not so much lag in these brakes. Maybe there's air gaps or air bubbles or something in there. Maybe that's the reason, but maybe also that's the reason why they're so immediate, bam, you know, you're just stopping on there, is because you don't really get that brake pressure until 3/4 of the way, and then it's all or nothing. But let's carry on and do a little bit more downhill up here. I love the feel of the levers. They're very nice around your fingers, like they feel really good when it comes to that area. They're very comfortable, and for that one finger stopping, even more so. But just the strength of them, I'm having a little bit of a problem with. We'll see whenever I have to go to lead them. I said we'll talk about it after I get done with this little run. We'll get down to the truck and talk about it. I mentioned we're going to talk about it. If you guys are interested in how Wolftick Videos washes their bikes, you can always go to the bike wash video if you haven't seen it and give us some love. That would be appreciated. We need to get our views up on that video. So, when you get done watching this review, go over there and watch that video. Oh, damn, the brakes though. You want to badmouth them. You want to badmouth them, and then you go, well, man, they do their job, you know? They do their job. I don't know what to think about it. Man, that climb up, not fun at all. But let me tell you, the Shimano MT-420 brakes, they did pretty good going downhill. I had a lot of time with them, and these brakes, I was thinking about it, it's like they start out really great and real hot and everything, and I mean they did good throughout the whole trail, but as soon as like you go to squeeze on them a little bit, it's just all or nothing. So what I was thinking might be a good change up one of these days is to these are the BL MT-401 brake levers. Maybe one of these days just upgrading the levers that have that adjustment in there might be an idea, you know. Once I started getting down to about 3/4 of the trail, I really got a good feeling for them onto where I actually needed them as far as the squeezing and all that, you know, and just the pressure I need to put on them. But I'll tell you what, in the beginning, there was a few times where I just about walked the things up because they're so freaking strong. And for 124 is what they were?
120, well, 125.
Yeah, about for 125, as opposed to at the time the MT-200s, I got those for $60, and now I think they're like 100. If I would go back in time and I was able to get the MT-200s again, I would probably get the MT-200s again, just based on the price. I mean, $60, $70 more.
Save the money, and you think they're
put that
plenty.
somewhere else. Yeah, put that somewhere else. The pads, you get more The pads, definitely you get a lot more contact because the 4-piston as opposed to the 2. The 4-piston, you get way more contact on the rotor than you would with the 2-piston. But I don't think it's enough to justify $60 or $70 more. But these brakes, I don't know, maybe way in the future we'll look at a different lever or something. But these brakes are just either on or off. They're really good, but you better give some ABS with your fingers on them, because if not, you're going to go over the handlebars. But I really enjoyed the ride out there today with them, and not so much to climb up. I need something to help me climbing up. You know, that gearing I talked about, I was talking about the gearing in the new cassette, definitely will be in the GT Aggressor Pro budget upgrade update, like I keep saying throughout the trail, so make sure you guys tune in for that. And other than that, man, we appreciate y'all guys watching Wolftick videos. Please be sure to subscribe and like and comment, do all that, answer some of them questions I was asking you guys on the trails. And we will see you next time. And if you guys want to get your hands on some of the Shimano MT-420 brakes, look down at the old install video. You guys can go to that one, look in the description. There will be an affiliate link there. Or you can go ahead and go to the description of this video, and there will be an affiliate link there as well as a buy us a cup of coffee link. So you can do that and buy you some brakes, get us some coffee, just feel good all the way around. But I appreciate you guys watching Wolftick videos.